Good evening. I'd like to start by thanking you for the opportunity to speak tonight, to express my concerns both as a parent and a local educator about something that is important to all of us, the future of every child that we meet. At a time when it seems like people in politics, both in Washington and Albany, march to their own agendas regardless of the opinions of the people who voted for them, you have come to listen and represent our voice, and I thank you for that. The Common Core approach to education is a debacle. I attended the meeting the commissioner gave at Whitesboro High School and did what he did not. I listened. Shortly thereafter, I attended my local school district's Board of Education meeting to express my frustration and concerns that I see with my own school-age children. My daughter is an 8th grader, my son a 4th grader. Both would be better off without the Common Core and the modules that go with them. There was a time in education when teachers were trusted to do what was in the best interest of each of their students. They were given a curriculum as a guide and then allowed to be as creative as they wanted when presenting the information. If certain concepts were more challenging, more time was given. If certain concepts were not clearly understood, new ways of presenting old ideas was necessary. The challenge was what kept the profession new, fresh, and exciting. Today, you do what you are told when you are told. Minute-by-minute scripts are suggested. Daily lessons march forward in the name of time, regardless of any true level of understanding. It is a robotic approach to dealing with a system that is not made up of machines. These are kids. I have an open house letter that a friend of mine gave me to share tonight. It was a simple assignment given to his 1st grade daughter. Fill out this letter and leave it for your mommy and daddy at open house. It included the following information. The date, 9/12/13. Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for coming to my room for open house. I sit at the blue table. Please say hello to my teacher. I think 1st grade is, there was a blank. This girl wrote serious with her name underneath. Regardless of whether or not this is a true reflection of this 1st grader's classroom, it was her impression. How does a child in 1st grade even form an impression of school being serious? Let me answer this question for you. You create an educational program that's more interested in tests and scores than it is in teaching kids to be successful in life. You then force that program into schools without asking for real professional opinions or opportunities to field test. Lastly, send the message that if it fails, someone gets a negative evaluation and their job's on the line. This 1st grader's teacher heard that message loud and clear. So did the 6-year-old that said that school was serious. I never remember school being so serious. I doubt you do either, and yet I would argue that we turned out okay. Please help us turn school back into a place where kids love to be. Better yet, please help us turn school back into a place that kids love to learn. Thank you.